Hi, I'm Dr. Blair Masters with Arkansas Physical Health and Rehab, and this is our first live Facebook video. What I wanted to talk about was 7 stretches that you can do at your desk at work that will make your workday seem better and shorter and less painful. So just to start out, I think some of these are pretty classic, they're pretty basic, but you can just kind of stretch your neck back and forth and up and down, and doing this on a regular basis is really a good idea. I tell my patients when they ask me about ergonomics in the workstation, and if, let's say you had a perfect ergonomic setup, but you're there for 20 years, it's still not going to be good. You need to move. Our bodies were made to move, and these stretches you can do at work. I really think you can get a lot of work done while you stretch. Some of these are doing things like doing a hip flexor stretch, otherwise known as a psoas stretch, and you can still do whatever you have to do on your keyboard while you're doing that. You can do the same sort of thing with a piriformis stretch, and you might be familiar with a piriformis stretch. You bring one leg up, and then you bring your body towards your knee like so, and you can get to the point where you can do this and be typing away and do whatever kind of work that you would be doing with a mouse or your keyboard. That one is really a good one. Many people get really tight in their hip area, and that can be really important. Another thing you can do, these trapezius muscles tend to kind of get very tight, especially if your keyboard isn't quite as low as it should be. So grab under your desk, lean away, this pulls the shoulder down, and then you can kind of give a little extra pull and a little extra stretch, and this will help stretch out your trapezius muscle, which is really helpful. If you ever are doing any work where it entails reading, whether on a computer or your phone or a piece of paper, you can take that opportunity to actually stretch while you're getting your work done. So you're not taken away necessarily from the work time that you have. So you can incorporate these kind of stretches into your average work day. On top of that, you can be in a situation where you are stretching while you're getting other things done. And this will depend on how flexible you are and that sort of thing. I am not very flexible, but you can just make sure that you use what's around you, use the wall, use the desk, use your chair. Another good stretch that you need to be careful with this one, if you have a bad back, you might want to not do this one. But you can use your chair as kind of an assist to help stretch your back sideways, where you're actually stretching around like so. But again, you've got to be in a situation where you want to be cautious with that sort of a stretch. Anyway, there's really, if you use your imagination, no limit to what you can do stretch-wise at your desk, because you've got an opportunity to stand up and move around and use the space around your desk as well. So anyway, if you want to learn more stretches, we have a whole ton of them on our website at aphrwellness.com. And it shows you in detail and actually shows you pictures and gives you a guide on how to do it, a description on how to do those. It's a really great resource that you can use for all sorts of different stretches. So go there and check that out.